Thank you, Jessica. Of course, we said Grand Slam. You thought eggs and pancakes, but actually we're going to use a baseball analogy. The World Series, the best of baseball, gets underway next week. But today, money expert J.B. Bryan is here using baseball terminology, Grand Slam, when it comes to taking care of our financial life. Hi, J.B. In this case, what are we looking for when we say Grand Slam?
Well, you know, when you think about it, there's 3 bases. And when you go up to bat for the final time, you have this person that you put your best player on at the bat, and you're hoping that they're going to hit it, have a home run, and everybody that's on the bases will be able to come in, including the fourth person. So we have 4 major things in your financial life as well. But we have to make sure that we come to plate strong every time.
We have to make sure we're the best batter up.
That's right. We have to be the best batter to the best of our ability, make sure we are on point. And a major point is to start with first base, is to get our cash flow in order. Making sure that you just have a good foundation, that you have your emergency fund, that you're living within or below your means. And that's
hard.
Yes, it is. And then for some people, they're not even maximizing their income. And so first base to me is really just taking care of your cash, going in and asking for the raise, making sure that you're increasing your skills, that you're advancing in your profession, that you're constantly learning. So your first base is your income, your cash management. And then we want to move around to protecting ourselves, our income, and our assets. Did you know, Cheryl, that you're more likely, and not you, but a person is more likely to become disabled than they are for their house to burn down?
That doesn't surprise me, actually, because we're living longer, you know, taking on...
At some point, right? At some point. But they're less likely to have that protection on their income than they will to have home. Well, I guess because the loan company's going to make sure if they have a loan on their house that they have to have protection for it. Well, we have to have protection for our income as well. So that's where you'll think about in your second base is making sure that your income is protected, having that emergency fund, but also having some disability insurance, having long-term care insurance, having life insurance for those who will struggle from your death, making sure that you're protecting the assets for your family, for your legacy, making sure that you have an estate plan or how you want things to be passed on. But protecting your assets is a very important part of and not just your car and your home, but protecting that income.
We need the protection.
That's
all right, let's head on to third base. Where are we going?
As you move around to third base, it's about doing your systematic investing, making sure that you're maximizing the employee benefits. And these are the things that we've been talking about each week, but this brings it all together. You know, and you want to make sure that you're maximizing the 401k, that you're putting in as much as you can, and more importantly, where are you putting your money? What investments are you choosing? Are they within your risk tolerance that we've talked about before?
Because a lot of us just take whatever the default is when it goes in there instead of really doing our homework to find out what we're putting our money in.
I've met hundreds of people who have had their money in a money market for their entire career. 30 years of just a savings account.
But it's safe.
And it's tax deferred. So at least it was done pre-tax.
Right.
But you want to, if you don't know about these things, bring in a professional. Make sure you develop a relationship with a financial advisor that you trust. And the best way is to find someone that you see them as successful. I would say, Cheryl, who helps you with your finances? And ask your friends and get that person to help you as well. Don't just not choose anything because you don't know what to choose. Don't just participate, but become a maximizer of every opportunity available in the Grand Slam, right?
That's right. So we cross home base, and where do we go when we cross home base?
We want to reduce our debt. We want to make sure that all of these things are not sabotaged by having a huge debt load. And next week, we're going to talk about your credit score, because your debt load is a big part of your credit score and how you pay those bills. And interesting enough, there's a lot of people with huge income, so they get to the first base, but they cannot pay their debts on time. They have not become a habitual person of making sure that they're paying things on time or that they're taking advantage of the right types of debts. If you just have credit cards, that doesn't help your credit score. So these things, the big part of bringing it all home is making sure that your debts make it possible for your income to be paid by second base, that you have the income protection. And
Thank you, JB. You can check out JB's free money seminars every Wednesday at noon at our offices in Glen Allen. Pre-registration is required. For a link to more information, just go to our website, WTVR.com/VTM, and JB will be back next week. We'll talk credit. Thank you to JB, Bryan, and all of our guests today. Virginia This Morning's back at 9 a.m. right here on CBS 6. Have a great day.